Hill shepherds Amanda and Clive Owen live on one of the most remote farms in the country, where they're raising 9 children.
You know, you have 1, and then it's 2, it's like double trouble. 3, it's just a bit more pressure. 4, yeah, it's a bit extra. 5, it doesn't matter anymore.
We're following them across 4 seasons, over a year of the most extraordinary and extreme weather the country's ever faced.
Oh, you can hardly breathe.
From battling the beast from the east...
Reuben, you take these little ones back down and get them thawed out.
...to enduring the most severe summer on record.
It's been so hot, it's burnt all the grass away. People knackered.
And discovering how this unique family copes with the challenges of their remarkable life by working together.
Not happy.
No, it's not happy.
Raven helps look after the little ones. Reuben, he's always tinkering with something. Miles really loves farming. Edith, she's really good with the sheep. Then there's Violet, just such a tomboy. Sydney, he's cute. Then we've got Anis, Clemmy and Nancy.
Oh, you can hardly breathe. Oh, it's so cold.
This week, the family takes on the challenges of winter.
It's snowing and it's just a bit flipping Baltic up here.
14-year-old Reuben saves the day when the weather sets in.
Reuben, you take these little ones back down and get them thawed out.
Sydney, flathead screwdriver, please.
6-year-old Sydney helps keep the farm's essential machinery running.
When did you start helping me in the workshop?
Probably 4.
The family celebrates the festive season.
Well, Merry Christmas, my darling. Here's to many more of them.
And are hit by one of the worst storms in a generation.
The danger is, if you shelter on the wrong side of the wall, they'll get buried.
Ravenseat Farm sits in the north of the Yorkshire Dales. At 1,800 feet above sea level, the family's exposed home is surrounded by wild, steep and rugged moorlands. It's early December, and as it's the weekend, with the sheep spread over hundreds of acres, the whole family helps tend the flock.
Help! All right.
Though it's just the start of the season, the farm has already been hit by snow and temperatures as low as -10.
We have to be careful with sheep out here in winter. As you can see, it's a big area and it catches the wind. So wind and snow together, it can be a dangerous place out here. You can lose sheep buried under snow and lose them and they die. Come on, lassies.
Come on, a bite to eat.
Clive and Amanda also have chickens, cows and horses that all rely on their care in the harsh winter weather.
What a day.
Yeah, horrible.
Isn't it? It's tough, kind of like extreme farming.
Oh.
Farming at the sharp end. That's why we have sort of Swaledale sheep, native bred, and native bred horses, because they can stand it.
Me and Amanda have a lot of work, you know, as much as anybody can cope with. Right, come on, we're getting wet. The sooner we're up to that fire, the better tonight.
Incredibly, Amanda and Clive both decided to pursue this tough way of life from an early age, despite neither one coming from farming families. Amanda grew up in Huddersfield and as a teenager tried to break into the world of modelling.
When you think you're going to be a model, you think you're going to be like Vogue, Cosmopolitan, but actually then you end up doing like knitting catalogues, things like that. So it was like cardigans, floral, Princess Diana, 1980, that kind of look. No, thank you. I looked at a book all those years ago in the library that was called Hill Shepherd and saw pictures of people doing what I'm doing now. On the top of a mountain looking out across with their sheepdog and their sheep. It was the pictures, it was the landscape, it was the people, it was everything in that book just appealed to me. It was just, I mean, it wasn't kind of glossing over the hard side of it. It was very real and very gritty and atmospheric, but it was just the thought of working in the outdoors and actually doing something, having a physical job whereby we're out there feeling the elements, getting windburn, sunburn, rained on, all the rest of it. Sounded like a good idea back then.
Like Amanda, 64-year-old Clive dreamed of becoming a shepherd early on in life.
It's all I've ever wanted to do, really, because, you know, I was hooked on sheep from being a little lad. My father wasn't a farmer, but there was farms all around me, and I spent lots of time at them. And I caught the bug when I was probably 8 or something like that, and there was never any doubt that I wasn't going to be a farmer, and a sheep farmer, and a hill sheep farmer. And my fate was sealed.
Despite the 20-year age gap, the couple's shared love of this way of life drew them together. Back in 1995, 42-year-old bachelor Clive was single-handedly running the farm when 21-year-old Amanda, a trainee shepherdess, came to call.
First time you and I met, it was a very dark evening, and I come to borrow a tub. Yeah, remember?
I do remember this 6-foot-something woman knocked at my door.
He shouldn't have answered it, should he?
No.
Would you like
But
to
I was very taken with her. You couldn't not be.
It was a slow burn thing. We kind of got to know each other, and we kind of made friends first, and then we went out a little bit together. And with us both coming from non-farming backgrounds, I think we're kind of like peas in a pod, really. Although we didn't know that at the time.
We have a lot to do, and we have to get to the end of what we have to do each day. So although it looks chaotic, we're very focused and aware of where we should be. You know, we've a lot of things depending on us, not just children. So you know, we have.
But that's why they've got to be involved in it. We all work together as a family, and I really don't think that's a bad lesson to say, right, this is what needs doing, and we all need to do it. I don't feel like that sort of breeding your own workforce, because it's not that. It's a fact of being involved and having that responsibility and feeling like you're a part of something. I think that's a good thing.
Isolated by miles of surrounding moorland, in winter, the family can be snowed in for weeks at a time. Being cut off could be disastrous, and convinced storms are on the way, Clive and Amanda prepare for the worst.
Harry?
There's like about 2.
What?
Clive, you're not climbing in there for another turnip.
Come on.
Clive, it's a turnip. Will you come out of there?
I want me turnip.
If that shuts, if that shuts, he wants his very last turnip out of the 15-ton load. Never mind, it could be crushed to death or anything. He wants that last turnip.
When roads are blocked, Clive can't call in a mechanic to fix farmyard equipment, so he relies on 14-year-old Reuben to maintain the machines they depend on during winter.
Dad's not too keen on mechanics, so I kind of just learnt myself with just taking stuff apart. You need computers to work on modern tractors. On this tractor, just need a simple toolbox.
Reuben.
Yeah?
Our trusty bobcat here has got a water leak on one of the hoses.
Is it?
Yeah?
Yeah. Whereabouts?
So I want you to take it off.
Yeah.
And then in workshop,
Yeah.
we've got another. Work your magic, my friend.
I will do.
I'm quite good at breaking things, so if I get someone good at mending things, he's always messing about mechanicking and he learns.
It's lost a lot of water out the radiator. There'll be a crack somewhere in here. We have another hose in the workshop. Sydney, if you go have a look, see where they can find it.
Yep.
Should be under the bench somewhere.
Under the bench somewhere. All right.
Sydney, he's kind of like Reuben's shadow. He's going to be like a tinkerer as well. So I dare say he'll start dismantling things and taking things to pieces.
He's real good, Anne. He likes helping out. He's very good. Cleaning. I filled a little toolbox up for him and he runs around with it, taking stuff apart. I think he's 6. Yes. Is he 7? How old are you, Sid?
6.
Right, so when did you start helping me in the workshop?
Probably 4.
4. Yeah. Where's that little red screwdriver gone, Sid? Have you put it back in the box? I'm glad someone tidies it up. You're a good help, Sydney. Well done, Sydney. Top banana.
With the harshest months of winter still ahead, Clive knows the family will have to work harder than ever to get through to spring.
I have always thought, whenever we've been working on kids, that they'd like to be part of something. It's lovely when they are around to help, and they help willingly. I miss them when they're at school. Yeah, when they're at home, it makes a difference, definitely.
Oh, you can hardly breathe. Oh, so cold.
In the Yorkshire Dales, on one of the most remote farms in the country, shepherdess Amanda Owen is battling sub-zero temperatures to feed her 1,000-strong flock. It's late December, and just as she feared, her family's exposed farm has been hit by fierce winter storms.
Winter here is unbelievable. I mean, it really does have its moment. It looks gorgeous, but all the work still needs to be done. It makes it so difficult. The worse the weather, the worse the day, the more the sheep need the shepherd. But yeah, it is really, really hard. This is like hill farming at its rawest. It's just about on the edge of where you can actually, I suppose, survive.
Managing the farm in these harsh conditions is tough, and Amanda and husband Clive also have to care for their 9 children.
Go on, keep going.
Keep throwing it.
Look how much they're loving that. This is the norm. Our life is outside.
We've all these kids, we've 9 kids, and if we didn't do anything, we'd just do nothing but look after kids if we didn't. So they've got to come with us.
Yeah. Hey, it's all kicking off in the barrow.
Just take them with us. We just make it up as we go along, but we get there in the end. And they love it. They love it.
She's not loving it because her glove's fallen off. Get the glove back on. Your little hand will drop off. Come on, get them cows fed.
Right, a little bit further.
Hang on, what about these guys? Look here. Oi. Are you sat on some, Clemmy?
I think so.
Clemmy, that's it. Get that out. Oh, yeah, there's loads under there.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think Clemmy's got more of it on a hat than anywhere else.
With Christmas just around the corner, the kids are full of festive spirit. But the heavy snowfall has blocked the roads to the farm, setting back preparations for the big day.
There's no holes in those willies.
And don't fall in. Oh, God. I'll give you a fireman's lift if you want. We were waiting for a Christmas tree to be delivered, but it hadn't come, basically, because of the weather and all the rest of it. Difficult getting stuff delivered here, obviously, when the weather's like this. So we're trying to be as self-sufficient as possible.
Well, I'd room.
Oh, that's a nice one. It's a nice tree, this. It's a good tree. Yeah.
Very rocky underneath.
I don't want to kill him.
No.
He must be a hardy kind of a tree to have survived here. Ooh.
Can we have him?
There we are.
Who's going to carry him across the river?
I'll do it.
Ready? I always set off with thoughts of having some sort of minimalist tree that would look really good in one of those fancy catalogues, but we get done what we can. The kids do all the decorating and they're going to have a nice Christmas, but...
And they have fun decorating.
Yeah, exactly. Nancy's not having fun. What's happened to Nancy?
Nancy's dying.
No, what's happened to Nancy?
She's dying.
Aww. Huh? I think that'll do. I think we've got a lot of stuff on there. Something's half eaten it.
A mouse.
A mouse?
Or a rat.
No, not a rat.
As the night draws in, it's the last chance for the 9 children to finish their wish lists before bed.
Go on, get writing, get scribbling. Come on, Sydney.
No epic lists, remember. Santa, you know, he's got a lot of kids to see. He's on a bit of a budget, all right? Christmas, with a big family and 9 children, we don't go overboard because that's not what it's about.
No, we try and buy something that suits them, you know,
something that they'll enjoy.
You know.
Number 1, I can't afford to, like, shower everybody with presents. But I'm afraid number 2, actually, the fact is I don't want to, which makes me sound really tight and awful. But I think if we put our thinking caps on, we can usually come up with something good that everybody will like and play with and be happy with.
They're very happy and they enjoy Christmas very much, but they don't need tons of stuff because they've got, you know, they've got everything, haven't they, really?
Right, it's time for them to go up the chimney. And that way, Santa gets to read them. So you have to put them on one at a time. That's it. That's it. Hey! Smoke signals. Look at that, Sydney's. Huh?
Hello, Merry Christmas, you lot. Right, let's see if he's been. Let's see if Santa's been. Come on. Come on, in you come, in you come. Who is this? He's still here, look. I can't believe it.
Mine's full.
Here. Ooh.
Now, can you read your names on them?
Easy.
Sydney.
Yeah, that's mine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It says Sid. Hey.
Sid.
What you got, Sid? What you got? Annie, this is yours.
Clemmy, that's yours.
Yours.
Yeah, yes, get opening. Nancy?
Mum.
That's Annie. Well done. Right, get sat down and see what you've got. This one must be mine. Must be mine. Nancy. Nancy, that's Nancy's present.
Nancy.
Can we open it?
Whose name's on it? Whose name?
Christmas for us is about family and doing your thing. It can be a bit of a nightmare getting everybody organised, but we get done what we can.
Marley's into football, Ruben's into mechanicking, and they love to colour in and draw, don't they? So we have a lovely time at Christmas.
And obviously I cook en masse every day. So whether it's 9, 10, 11, 12 or more, kind of used to it. But obviously I've got lots of willing hands. You'll be fed up in a little bit, won't you?
Yeah. I already am.
I couldn't cook at all when I came to Ravensey. So it's been kind of quite a steep learning curve. All right, here we go. I once dropped the turkey, actually, on my foot. That was very bad.
Right, well, do you think we should go and feed some animals then? Our cows and sheep haven't had their Christmas breakfast yet. And you lads, I want you to give me a hand in a minute.
Is that all right?
All right.
It's -5, and in these conditions, even on Christmas Day, the family must journey out to feed the flock.
Right, you little wombats. You hold on.
It might be freezing, but festive spirits are still high.
Slow, Mark! Slow through here! It's funny! Ah!
Where is everybody? Tea time!
Come on. Where do I start? Who wants some skin?
Me.
Edith?
Yeah?
Nancy wants a cracker.
Are you ready, Ed?
Some of this dear.
Pass me your plate, kid.
Who's saying grace? Sid, can you say grace?
Dear God, thank you for the food we're about to receive, Amen.
Amen. Yay! Well
Right, well,
done.
Merry Christmas, everyone. So get stuck in.
It's all gone quiet, so that's a good sign.
Well, Merry Christmas, my darling. And into many more of them.
It's the start of the new year.
Good morning, good morning.
At 7 a.m, the teenage kids have a 2-hour bus ride to get to school.
Hi, Rabs. Goodbye.
This morning, everyone has the January blues.
On the last day of Christmas, my true love said to me.
Everyone, that is, except for Dad Clive.
See you, Miley.
In January, the moors are bitterly cold, but Amanda and Clive have no choice but to be out in the elements. The only way they'll get the flock through the freezing winter is to keep their bellies full.
We're always feeding something. It's one of those tasks that never ends.
On a weekend, when the kids are about, there's always somebody to watch the little ones. If the weather's bad, they can stay down on the farm. But during the week, when the big ones are at school, we all have to go together. But we share duties. If it's a really bad day, you see Clive will stay in the yard and watch the little ones, and I'll come out, or vice versa. So you just have to work it. There isn't a rule, really. You just have to wait and see. It all depends what's going on.
Inevitably, where there's toddlers, there's tantrums, and Amanda has to work hard to juggle her workload with the youngest members of the family.
Right, wait there, 1 minute.
1 minute.
Go nowhere.
Got to be careful with kids out here because it's cold, you know, and I mean, clothes are that good now, they're usually warm, but yeah, you can put little soles, you can only push them so far.
The winter season is dragging on, and by late February, Clive and Amanda get word freak Arctic winds are about to hit the UK. The storm is expected to be so severe, it has been dubbed the Beast from the East.
When they talk about, you know, a big storm coming, it makes your heart sink, definitely, because it could put you out of business, it really could.
With a storm on the horizon, the family has started to move the flock closer to home.
They're better down here until danger's past. The worst thing that can happen is that, like, it blows and buries them.
I have lost 50 in the past. They're safe enough, I think, for now. With the wind in the west, I think they're safe enough, but it's becoming a bit of a struggle to get to them.
This is only a portion of the flock. The rest of the sheep remain exposed high on the moors and must be fed.
No.
No, it's not going to go.
It's not going to happen with trailer. It's too heavy.
Dumping the trailer, Amanda has a feed bag left, so the family try to climb higher to deliver the sheep this ration of food.
Are you ready? I've got to walk to them with a feed bag, which is a bit of a bugger, because it's heavy.
Sid's crying.
The family has made it, but it's not just the sheep Clive and Amanda have to keep safe.
Right, I think they need to get back down because it's snowing and it's just a bit flipping Baltic up here.
So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We and you will carry on and feed sheep, and Reuben, you take these little ones back down and get them thawed out. All right?
Yeah.
Now you've got to do that very carefully, and we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, see you later, guys.
You all right, guys?
What could go wrong? Sending 4 kids home on a 550cc quad bike?
In a blizzard.
It's just a bit too cold for them. They've grown up with it, so I dare say they'll go inside, get a few cups of tea, warm up, and then they'll come out for another dose.
The family has escaped the blizzard. But over the next few days, the weather worsens. The beast from the east arrives, blasting the farm with one of the worst snowstorms to hit the UK in a generation.
Come back! Come back! Brought these sheep down. Safe place. They've got a bit of shelter. And we can feed them. So shelter in the barn. Because as you can see, the danger is when it's like this, if the shelter on the wrong side of the wall, they'll get buried. Steady! A few years ago, we had 50 buried in snow. That's just not good.
They'll be glad we've got them off here, off them
How's
tops.
that here?
Yeah.
It's a good job we brought them down. Ho, ho.
It's the end of February, and shepherds Amanda and Clive Owen, along with their 9 children, have just endured one of the worst snowstorms they've ever faced.
They're very hungry because they can't get anything for themselves.
A bit like you, really. Hungry all the time when it's this weather. What's he say?
Yeah, exactly.
Your belly that keeps you back up.
Exactly. No, they're all right. They're safe here, and that's all that matters. They'll go back up there when the snow's gone.
By moving the flock close to home, the couple managed to save all 1,000 of their sheep. But it's been one of the most challenging experiences they faced in their 22 years together here.
The storm was just so severe. It was right on the limit of where we could go and where sheep could go.
The snow went over the gate, it went over the walls. It's chaos and pandemonium.
We're having to just do the best we can because it's been a difficult, long winter. It has, and I'll be glad when that cuckoo shouts.
With deep snow still blocking the roads, the kids are off school.
Come on, Violet. Dad says we need to go get some coal now. Okay.
But before they can enjoy the snow day, there's a list of chores to get through.
Dad did. I like that shovel. Try not to spill any. I won't.
Raven, Edith and Violet have their hands full with the farm's latest additions.
You can feed Jimmy then, bye.
The girls have become adoptive mums to these orphans.
She was born about 4 months ago, and her mother passed away. When we found her, we brought her back into the house. Came and sat in the living room for about an hour and spent its first night in the porch.
Stood on everyone's foot twice.
We've gone like running around and like licking everybody. I think it loved Edith the most out of all of us though.
Come on, Joy. Oh. Violet, get the bottle and sit. I am. Joy. Violet, get the ball. That's yours. The bat. Violet, take it into there. Violet, sit. Get the other one. Jimmy! Joy's finished already. Come on, Annie. Come on.
Job's done. It's time to make the most of the wintry weather.
It's a snow day and the school has been closed, which is like spring ever. So we get to play at home. We used a friend's canoe in the snow. That didn't work. We used bags, water boards, tin lids and sledges, and we got a quad bike, which we prepared earlier, and some string and a bag full of snow. We tied it to the back of a quad bike. Out that goes along the snow, really. Sid has one more run, then Miles has a few.
Two more? I only had one and we all got 3.
No, because you're little, you get 2.
Oh, no.
It's double the
3.
length, because you're half the size.
No, 3.
Miles. You all right, Sid?
Yes.
Can Miles have a quick go?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Though the children are off school, Mum Amanda is always teaching them.
Come on. OK, Sid.
What?
Where do you cut the string?
By the knot.
Can you see the knots?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
Can you put it out in little piles so they can all get some?
A little pile.
They all have to share, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
6-year-old Sydney is keen to be a farmer like his parents, and he's learning what a harsh winter means for the sheep.
They can't eat the grass. Is this why you've been hay?
That's exactly it, Sydney. They haven't got any grass. See, it's really important, Sid, that you come to your sheep on days like today, because, you know, they're really hungry. And this, do you remember making this in the summer?
Yeah. That.
Smell it. You smell in there. Can you smell it? It's full of like herbs, there's hay rattle, there's marsh marigolds, all kinds of things. So it's really good for them. What are you eating? Are you sampling some of the food? Okay. Sid, do you know what a hoof is?
Does it give sheep's feet more grip?
Yes, it gives sheep's feet more grip. That's correct. Yep, that's one sort of hoof. But the other sort of hoof is actually where the sheep live. It means a hoof. You know the ones that live at the top of there? Well, they could go wherever they want because there's no boundaries. There's no wall to keep them there. But they don't because they know they live there, and that's called their hoof. So I wonder if you're going to be like that when you're bigger, huh? What do you think? Will you go off exploring or will you just want to stay here on your hoof?
Stay there.
Stay here.
It's the start of March, and Clive and Amanda have battled through a long, stormy winter.
Ho, 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 ho.
Though the farm is slowly warming up, the flock is suffering from the effects of the extreme weather, and some sheep need a dose of medicine.
The wind affects the yow's eyes if you're not careful. It can get really, really nasty. If you don't treat it, it can actually ulcerate, and it can leave them blind, like permanently blind.
If they get actually completely blind, which if untreated, they get worse and worse, and then they just walk off a cliff or something, or into a river, and it's over. Aren't that? That's it, darling. Doesn't taste very nice, but I feel better already.
That'll do. Come on to me. Good lass. That'll do, that'll do. That'll do.
Clive and Amanda have managed to see their sheep through one of the toughest winters in decades. But the thaw has revealed the true cost of the storm.
My God. Dead sheep.
Oh dear.
She must have gone in when it snowed and it was a covering river.
Yeah, she's been dead a bit.
The weird thing is, she shouldn't have been there because they've been up on the top.
Oh well, you lose them.
She's going to be very heavy to get
So
out.
we're not going to fish it out now, we'll get her another time. Or should we get her out?
Well, I think we should get her out.
Okay. Go on then.
What, me?
Yeah.
Would be me, wouldn't it?
Give me a leg.
No, it's not my leg, is it? I just don't want it going up top of my welly. Oh, she's very floaty. Huh?
She's very all sortsy.
Huh?
Don't slip, because you will. It's incredibly slippery.
She's really heavy.
Yeah, it's watering. Don't snap her arm off.
Oh, don't snap her arm off. She's not going to be bothered, is she? Oh, she stinks.
I want to pull her to that side.
You pull her to that side. Oof. You get mysteries. You get mysteries, and you do your best, but you can't tackle nature and what nature does sometimes. I mean, the fact is, she's in the river now. You don't know the circumstances, so.
So, but yeah, you lose odd ones, but we don't like losing them. Of course we don't.
But you see, out here as well, You get mysteries. You'll miss sheep and you'll know your numbers aren't right, but you don't know what happened to them. Maybe she went badly.
Ill, if they get ill, they often come to the river to drink because it seems to be the last thing they want to do is drink. So you quite often find dead sheep in the river or by the river. There's plenty of reasons for sheep to become ill and die. And usually, if we catch them, we can save a lot of them, but you can't just save them all.
It's Sunday morning, and the children are out with Dad Clive for an adventure on the moors.
Right, oh, come on. Tip the cells out. Come on, we're going to make camp here. This is the place we're going to do it. Well done. Well done. We're always busy, always, so it is hard to find time for kids.
Get small ones.
So we don't maybe take them places as much as other people do, but we're bringing them with us out here. Here we go. I can taste the tea already.
Oh, we've got a good fire in there. Yeah, we've got a good fire, I can tell from looking.
You know, challenge them a bit with whatever we're doing, and I'd encourage them to do this kind of thing.
I'm freezing, Dad.
Let Sid warm his hands.
This is
Oh no.
Is that good? Is it warm?
Oh, that's nice.
Two. Joke.
There's fire in
Right, let's have a look.
No, well, don't knock it over and burn yourselves, for goodness sake.
We're boiling.
We're boiling.
Wow.
It's starting to whistle.
It's like a train.
Right, here we go, guys, here we go. Well done. Right, put your little hands round the cup. Is it like it?
Nice.
Good?
Yeah, very good.
Very good. Yeah, I think it make men of them.
Sheep!
Right, come on, kids, get round them sheep.
As the kids are still cold, Clive has a plan to thaw them out.
They're doing the sheepdog's work. Bye. Take them nice and steady. Not very successfully, but if it's nothing else, it's warming them up. I know they're just messing about now, but the moor, you get to know it. You get to know it so well, every bit of it, and the only way to learn it is to come out into it. So it's good to take them.
It's mid-March, and the family has survived their hardest winter on the farm. And though the weather remains bleak, they're already preparing for spring by bringing the pregnant flock off the hills.
Ooh, doing that one.
Fellow farmer Adrian Bell is using his ultrasound to scan for lambs.
One again.
How long have you been coming scanning at Ravenseat then, Adrian? I can't remember.
No, neither can I, Clive, but it'll be 20 years or so at least, I would think.
Must be 20 years. Well, I've been looking at that screen for 20 years and I still can't see which is lamb.
You've been helping. Can you see the lambs on the screen? I bet you can't. They don't look like anything, just like blobs to me.
You can, can't you? The lamb is this white area there. You can see its heart beating. Ooh, if I can hold it there, just above my finger. There you can see its head. Its nose is pointing roughly 10 o'clock direction. How many's this got in it?
One lamb?
Two. One lamb?
One lamb. That's
One lamb.
it.
Is she right?
Yeah, she's right.
There
she's
you
right.
go. You've qualified.
Take over
No.
my job. What did you think in here?
One.
Two. That's it. Yeah, well done. Well done. How many do you think?
Two. One.
One, that's it. One for that one, that's it.
Oh, yeah. Two. Two. That one, two.
Two. Wait until I've got a picture on the screen. What do you reckon?
Right. Two.
Yeah, that's got two in it. You're right. Get on. Ooh, two in that one.
Having the sheep scanned, it just forewarns us what to expect, and it means that we can feed them correctly. Obviously, a sheep that's having 2 lambs requires more food than a sheep that's having no lambs or 1 lamb, and one that's having triplets needs a lot of extra care. Fortunately, it's not something that we have many of. We don't have many triplets, but yeah, it just gives us that bit extra information so you can get things just right.
Right, Sid?
Ruben, what are you doing?
Building Mum a welly puller for Mother's Day present. Could you just grab us that file, Sid?
14-year-old Ruben is in the workshop finishing a surprise for his mum, as there are no shops around for Mothering Sunday.
I'm making a copper insert to go in there, so when you pull your shoe off, it doesn't, like, ruin the wood. I had a bit of radiator pipe, which I flattened, and then I filed off the bits that were holding it. Sid, right, I'm gonna give you a job now. I'm gonna put one hand there, like flat, just put your palm on it, rest your palm like that. Palm, the hand grip there, file it across, like that. Go on. Good lad.
As always, 6-year-old Sydney wants to help. And with the 2 of them on the job, it won't be long before they can deliver their gifts.
Right.
See you next year.
Well, thank you very much, Adrian, and we shall
thank you.
see you again next year.
Yeah, thank you.
For some more of the same.
Yeah.
Cards! Happy Mother's Day. To Mummy, Happy Mother's Day. Love from Anis. Happy Mother's Day to Mum. I love you because you help me do things. Thank you for being my mum. Thank you for everything.
I made you this. It's a bit weird.
Is this why you've been in the tool shed after school until it's dark?
Yeah.
They've been chilling away for days in there.
Oh, now then.
Do you know what it is?
Of course I know what it is. That is really good. It's a boot puller. Well impressed. Solid oak, no less. That's
Yeah.
part of the bathroom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Polished copper pipe.
Look at that.
Well done,
Is
look
that
at that.
pipe that burst the other day?
Highly
Yes.
polished.
That's great. And I like this because that is like upcycling.
Yes.
A bit of my bathroom and one of the pipes that we had a burst in the frost last week. That is
That's
amazing.
a rolled out pipe.
Try it out then, Mum. Try it out with your shoe.
That is really good.
Well done.
Well impressed. That really is really cool. That's going to live in the kitchen. Brilliant.
Enjoy.
Thank you, Rube. That is so cool, yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
I made a tote hanger.
Oh, look here, Sid.
It's a coat hanger. That is really good. So that can be hooked over a door, or is it?
No, you're not on that hot there. I made it from the anvil.
You made that? You bent that yourself?
Yeah.
Right, go on, kick it down the hill.
Oh!
He backed me out.
No! Help!
As winter draws to a close, the whole family is hopeful for a sunny spring ahead.
I
Go on.
did it down the hill.
Oh, good lad.